Hey, welcome everyone in this new video tutorial about the multiplayer combat editor. In this video we're going to learn how to customize our alliances properties. So we're going to go in our content browser, we're going to go in our MCE folder, settings folder, and in there you have an team enumerator. If you open it up, you have a list of team, none, red, blue, black and white. And you can hit the top right button new to add new teams to your game. So you can say that team, for instance, is green, like that. So this is just the first part of the settings. So you can add team to your game. But now we have to specify what are the alliances properties between these teams. Is black an enemy of green, for instance? And for that, you need to open up your alliance properties data table located in the same folder than the team enumerator. So you can double click that and you arrive on a data table with several entries. And you have, so each of these entries represents a team. And if you click on one of them, one of the row, you can customize everything about that team. So for instance, the first row is named team 1. That row, that name doesn't really matter. You have to keep something you will understand in the future. So I named them team 1, team 2, team 3, etc. So the team name, this is the name which is going to appear when displaying that team on the screen for a player. For instance, if the red team captures the objective, you will be able to retrieve the team name and says the horde captured the objective. Then you have the team enumerator. You have to specify for each row which team it represents. And you have the team color. So what is this? This is the color used by the custom parameter we are using for the team color. We'll get back to this later. And then you have the interesting stuff. You need to tell each team what are its allies, enemies, and what team it considers neutral. So for instance, the red team is considered red as an ally, and blue and black as enemies, and white as neutral. This is going to be used by your skills to target specific type of targets, a specific type of alliance. So for instance, you're going to build an healing spell that can only target allies and neutral targets, whereas maybe most of your skill will target enemies. So let's consider we do not have that row. That row was, you might not have that row because it was an extra row I should have deleted by now. So you'll have 4 rows like this, and you can create a new row. You can call it how you want, team 5. Then you will say it's the green team you added, the enumerator is the green team, that's the team we last added. The green team are going to be the night elves, and they are going to be green, like that. The allies are going to be the red team, the enemy are going to be blue, black, and neutral is going to be white. And then I need to say for each of these teams, of the other team, how they consider green team. So I'm going to say the white team is considering green as a neutral player for him. The team 3 is going to consider green is an enemy. The blue team is going to consider green is an enemy as well. And the red team is going to consider green is an ally. And green has to consider himself as an ally as well, like this. So that is how you set up your team properties. Now we can go back to our third-person character, and we add something like this. When we hit play, our characters are all red. And this is actually coming from the color we are specifying in there. If we say the red team is actually orange and hit play, we're going to be orange. And why is this? That's because of how the team color material is set up. So I'm going to double click that material. It's going to bring me to one of MCE core components, and in there we have a source material, which is the team color material I created for MCE, and it's using a custom parameter named team color, which takes the color we specify in our alliances properties. And I'm going to promote that to a variable so that you can customize what material to apply. But the logic is the following: you have to create a custom parameter in your material, which name is named team color, for the system to automatically update it. So that's how team color works. And we're going to make it so we can see that each player we can build a simple logic quickly to loop through our team and change the team of our players' characters, just so we can see if everything is working. So if we actually say, hey, when I click on num plus, I'm going to ask the server to change my team. So let's say we want a new custom event. Right click, type in custom. We want a new custom event. This is going to be server ask for team change, like this. We're going to create a new custom event named ask for team change, like that. We're going to make our first event run on server and reliable, and we're going to make num plus call ask for team change. Then in that custom event, we're going to ask, do we have the authority? Only the server can change the team, because that's something everyone needs to know about, and only the server can tell everyone, can give the information to everyone. The clients cannot communicate with each other. So we need, when we press num plus, we need to tell the server we want to change our team. So when we hit plus, if we are the server, we will just set our team to another one. For now, we're going to set our team to blue, for instance. And if we are a client, we are going to say server ask for team change. Server ask for team change is just going to call ask for team change. So what is going to happen if the server press num plus? It's going to change its team. And if the client press num plus, it's going to say, hey, I'm the client. I'm going to ask the server to change my team. The server is going to say, okay, I'm going to change the team, and it's going to work to trigger that once again, and that time it's going to pass on the authority and set the team as blue. We're just going to make sure it works. If I'm hitting play, hitting plus, I'm blue. The other player sees me as blue. If the other players shoots me with the fireball, he is going to kill me, because the fireball was made to target enemy players. And if I'm hitting plus, I'm going to be blue as well. And there is a little delay, replication delay. So we're just going to say that we want to loop through our array of team. How are we going to do that? For each enum, for each E team, right click, search, right click, type in for each E team and get that. Loop for the authority and say, is your team equals that? We're going to say, is your team equals that enum? If so, loop through the next one. So we're going to say get owning team, like that. This is our team. We're going to grab the wire out of our return team node, break, like this. And then we're going to drag that wire here, This is our team. We are triggering this for each of the team we have. Let's add a branch, B-click, like that. If your team equals that one, if so, we are going to, we cannot break. We are actually not going to do this that way. We're just going to say, hey, we want to select your team like this. So if you are red, we want you to be blue. If you are blue, we want you to be black. If you are black, we want you to be white. If you are white, we want you to be green. If you are green, we want you to be red. If you are a node, we want you to be red, just in case it fails. We're going to compile, to hit save and play. And then I think we can loop through the teams properly, and it's going to work well. So if I'm white and I'm hitting the black, I'm killing him because black is considering, because kills are set up to target both neutral and enemy players. That's why the neutral player can kill the black guy. But if I'm green, I think I cannot hit him because we specify that green and red are allies. So I cannot hit him with my fireballs. But if I'm going back to the blue color, I can hit him and he goes down like this. Okay, so it's going to wrap up that video. Hope you guys enjoyed it and hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye!